Children, good morning. In the previous class, we have learned about different types of lists. What are the different types of lists in the previous class we have learned, children? Ordered list, unordered list, nested list, description list. So list means what, children? So list means a list of items which we want to display in a numbered wise or bulleted wise. Ordered list means it will comes in an ordered means 1 2 3 4 5 6 like a ABC like that. But unordered list means we won't get any numbers. It will be displayed as bulleted wise. So in this class, let's see the remaining topics in the list lesson. So nested list. Nested list means which is a list, it contains another list. For example, if you see this one, so this is a one kind of list and this is another kind of list. This will be starts with the Roman numbers, small Roman numbers, and this will be starts with an capital alphabets. So here, if you see here, if you can also observe here, unordered list, they have used unordered list. So as I said, nested list means a list within a list is called an nested list. Ordered list or unordered list, we can group both list together form a nested list. This is also called as a new list or a nested list. This is a program how to write and how to get this output. This is a program for this. You can also do a program on your own. Next, see the next topic, description list. In the description list, it contains a definition. If for example we want to display it in the paragraph wise. So for that case, we have to use a description list. It is used to present glossary, list of items or other names and values in the list. It can also be starts with and ends with DL. D means definition, description list. Starting start tag and this is the end tag. The definition list is a combination of terms DT and DD. DT means we have to describe the terms or names. DD means describing each term or name. For example, if you see this output, these are the two paragraphs. It came in the description list manner. So this is a starting heading and this is the starting heading. This is an DT. Heading will be termed as an DT and the description will be, we have to term it as an DD. So if you observe here, these all remaining all same as in the previous programs. DL stands for description list. DT. So the heading which we wants to give the heading, that will be described in the DT. The description which we want to describe as a paragraph wise, that we have to describe in the DD. So close DD. So here itself we have to close the DT. Next, if you want to give another paragraph or another descriptive list, again open DT, close DT and open DD, close DD and close body, close HTML. And the last topic will be as the image tag. So you all know, you all learned HTML in your 7th class or 8th class. So you all know how to insert an image in a web page. So if we want to insert an image tag, we have to use image tag. So starting image tag and closing, no need of closing the image tag. So see here, children, if we want to specify the image, we have to we have to follow the syntax. Image source, src is nothing but source, and equals to, in the double quotes we have to specify the path. For example, in your system, the image is located in your desktop and the image name is something. So how you have to write, children? So for example, here this image is located in KIPS folder. So that you have to specify in C folder / users KIPS / in the KIPS folder another folder named pictures. In that it named pic1.jpg. This full path you have to specify. Then only the image will displayed, otherwise the image will not be displayed. How to specify height and width for an image? How to specify, children? So for the image it will take pixels. So why? Because image is considered as pixels. Px is nothing but called pixels. So how to specify means height and width. So in the image only we have to specify the image, path of the image and style. In the style attribute we have to specify height 70%. Example, this is an example for height. Width 50%. Here you can also give 10%, 20% like that as your wish. This is an specifying height and width for an image. Next, aligning the image. How to align the image, children? Aligning means what? To align the image left side, right bottom, center, top bottom, left bottom, like that. So if you want to set the image like that, you have to follow the syntax. What is the following syntax for aligning the image? So here if you see, observe here, style equals to float. Right means the image will be displayed at the right side. So this is a syntax for aligning the image. If you want to give more, you can also specify bottom or left bottom, center, middle, like that. Next, alt. This is an attribute for the image. Alt means alternative. In some browsers, what will happen if we see sometimes when we are browsing the net, if we observe, if we click on that image, it will say image won't be displayed, some text will be displayed. So in that case, how they will describe, children? By using this alt attribute. Alt attribute is an attribute